my player life. That's what this video is about. I'm gonna give you guys an inside look on the day-to-day and the behind-the-scenes look into my pickleball life, and we're gonna see what it takes to win a tournament if I can this tournament. Let's go. What's up, guys? Christian Alshon here. Some call me the Tweener King. I definitely earned that nickname, and it was given to me actually by Dave Fleming, the infamous Dave Fleming, a top commentator for the PPA Tour. So he's the one who gave me that nickname after I hit like 2 or 3 tweener winners against Ben Johns in one of my first ever tournaments. I ended up losing that match in 3 games, but I was hitting a lot of trick shots, so that's why they call me the Tweener King. So my pickleball background is I played tennis at a relatively high level. I've been ranked as high as 1 in the country in 16s and 18s. I was top in my recruiting class. I got recruited to UVA, a D1 school, and then I transferred after my freshman year to University of Chicago, where I played on the tennis team there. My first year there got canceled due to COVID, but my junior year I played position 1 for the University of Chicago, and I helped lead our team to a NCAA title where I went 18-0 in the dual season. So I won 18 singles matches in a row, which was cool. My decision to turn pro in pickleball, it's pretty funny. I was looking into internships in the investment banking, wealth management world, and I was waking up every day and I was just hating my life. I would wake up and I would just dread the day ahead of me. A ton of school, and the school was fine. I enjoyed that, but knowing I just had to send out cold emails, and then the amount of work it took to maybe get an interview. And the whole thing is, it's a lot of work to put in to go into investment banking. And I'm a true believer that in order to put in a work of that amount is you've got to be like intrinsically motivated. You've got to love what you do. And I did not like it, so it was never going to work out. So a guy named James Ignatowicz was already playing pickleball, and I used to play with him in juniors, and I saw that he was doing well, and I was like, hey, if this guy can do well, I'm pretty sure I can too. Started playing it during the summer of my junior year, right after the University of Chicago, my team, right at like 2 weeks after we won the NCAA title, I started playing pickleball, and I fell in love. And I mean, after about 2 weeks of playing nonstop, I decided that I was gonna pursue a professional career. I decided I was gonna quit my senior year of tennis at UChicago to play professional pickleball. And I did that. My entire senior year of college, I did everything I could to play professional pickleball. Pickleball is one of those sports where it's so much fun to play. Like, you don't need to be a crazy good athlete. You don't need to have the background in pickleball. You don't need to have done anything prior to playing pickleball to play pickleball. You can pick it up and you can play, and it's so much fun. And I mean, there's a lot of good players on tour. Anyway, if you want to see some crazy athleticism on the court, you got to follow me. There's a few guys out here that can show you what this sport can really do. And I like to think that I'm working towards being one of those guys that can be a good representation of what the top of this sport looks like. Because I know this sport can be so awesome at the pro level. I just want there to be more pros that can emulate that and really show what the top of this sport looks like, because it's awesome at a high level. All right, that's it. Tweener King, Christian Alshon. I hope you enjoy this series. Let's get it. We are in Houston, Texas. Man, we were just in Austin like a month ago or so. So we're right back here in Texas. My flight today was delayed 2 hours. I was supposed to land at noon. I didn't land until about 2 p.m., a little bit after, actually. And the site was an hour away. I needed to get a rental car, and I needed to stop and get food. So now it's 4:30. I was planning on being here around 2, and it's 4:30. So I gotta hurry up and, find somebody to hit with for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. Usually I organize a hit the day before a tournament and I have that all set up, but I wasn't sure if I was going to play singles or not, and I didn't really decide until like the last day because I'm, dealing with injuries and I wanted to see if I was capable of playing, and I was. I decided Tuesday that I was going to play, and I figured, hey, I'm going to get there early enough. I'll just go to the site and find some people to play with. It's usually not that hard to find people to play with, so I'm still not stressed about it, but the fact I don't have a lot of time is stressing me out just a little bit. So this is just a little update of where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm staying at a hotel tonight, and then I have an Airbnb tomorrow that I'm staying at with a buddy of mine. That's about it. I really don't want to do this right now. I really don't want to speak right now. But in order to do what I do, you have to stick with the decisions you made. You can't just do what you want to do when you feel like it, or else I wouldn't be in this position. If I just did what I felt like when I felt like it, I wouldn't be a professional athlete. I would be, I don't know, worthless. Not worthless, I mean, that's a bad way to put it. I bet some people could have a really nice life doing that. But if you want to achieve great things, you have to abide by the decisions you've made, even if you don't feel like it. Still don't want to talk about today. Had a first 2 matches, not too hard, not too easy. I mean, everybody's good, but it's been about 15 minutes since I've lost. It just hurts when I know I can be winning these tournaments and I fall short, and it hurts knowing that I'm capable of winning and I fall short. I don't know what I could have done today. Like, I tried to have a solid attitude. My mental was great. Like, there was one point in the second where I felt like I was up 3-0, and this is the match versus Jaume. In the second, I was up 3-0 and then had a high ball at the net, and he gets a crazy impressive ball back to side it out. And then next thing I know, he's up 4-3. That was the only time where I started to feel anger bubbling inside of me, like sincere anger. Like, the first game he played well, I didn't. I was like, all right, I'm still gonna win this. That happens, and then I'm like starting to get frustrated. I'm starting to get angry, and I go take a timeout. It's probably the most important timeout I took of the whole day, and I was fine. I was fine. I came out, I think I missed like 2 returns or something, or I have no idea what happened when I came out. It's all just a blur to me. All I remember is the last 3 shots. 8-all. I come back from like 8-3 to 8-all, and crazy point that I end up losing, and then I missed 2 returns for him to go up 10-8. Take a timeout, come out. I was one side out. That's all I needed, was one side out. Like, don't get mad. Like, why get mad? Like, you're in it. Like, there's no reason to get mad yet. You're gonna win. Like, you can win this. You're right there. Solid return. I have a high forehand, and I just shank it. It was windy, but a high forehand, I just shank it. It's just such a weird feeling after you lose, because I suppose there's still work to be done. That's keeping me, but it's what, 2:30 right now, 3 p.m. It's just like I don't know what to do feeling. What I decided I needed to do was eat food to start getting as many calories in for tomorrow. So I ordered food. Okay, I suppose that is sufficient. I mean, first of all, Houston, what is up with this heat? I woke up this morning and I only packed one long shirt. Come on. It's freezing. You'll have to excuse me, my voice is a little, I don't know what it is, but I'm struggling to like speak. But I mean, overall, it's a good day. You just hate to end on a loss. If you're not in the finals, you end on a loss. And it's like, we played terrible. Like, we played so bad. That is probably the worst I have ever played. That was probably the worst that my team has played. Like, we played so bad. So bad. Down like 11-4, 10-2, just loose errors. No, like, we're playing atrocious. I don't even know what's going on. Like, how do you make it to the semis and then play that bad? Hey, so another day making it to the semis, another day losing. Like, even when you have a good day, you end it losing. When you end it losing, it breaks your spirit. I mean, this is something that tennis players like don't have to deal with, and I think most other sports don't have to deal with. Is like, you lose. If you lose, you're not done yet. Like, it's the next day and you're still at it. You know what? I take that back. Like, basketball is like 3 out of 5, but I don't know, man. Fed and Pablo played well. To be honest, I have nothing insightful to say right now. I'm just disappointed. Just so close to the finals, man. Like, just so close to the finals both days. I guess I do have something to say. I did a really good job today of staying under control. Like, we saved a lot of game points in a lot of our matches. Like, against Rafa and Howells, we were in the first game, we saved a few game points in the first game, and we won 13-11 like that. And on those game points, you know, I stayed very level-headed, very cool, not like like ready, ready to make something happen. But I don't know, it's been a long few tournaments. It's another back-to-back tournaments in a row, but I don't even remember what the last one was. I do. It was North Carolina. I'm hungry. Oh, on the food thing, I mean, I've eaten like nothing today. I had an oatmeal and a half from Panera Bread this morning. I ate a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and then other than that, I've just had like a couple bags of peanuts and 2 Cliff Valley, or like the granola, 2 granola bars. Like, I'm just not eating enough. All right, I don't want this to drag out, so I've got two third and fourths tomorrow. Just makes me sad that I'm not in the finals. All right, goodbye. You know, I will actually say one thing that I just thought of. It was weird. So this last match we played, the sun's like basically down, so it's not as hot, and the whole day was like 90 degrees, and now it's like 70 or like 75. The ball was, and it was actually a little chilly, so probably like 70. So going from like 90 degrees to 70 degrees, the ball was moving completely different. Like, I was thinking, I was like, why is it coming so fast? Because the ball was moving so fast, and I wasn't ready for it to go that fast. I was getting caught off guard a ton because I wasn't ready for it to go that fast, because a lot of the other matches I played, people were ripping it and it wasn't going that fast. Alright, I just showered and just want to say your boy, I was going to say your boy's the champ. I don't know why I said that, but it's very nice to end the tournament on a win. I mean, it's tough that Lou and I weren't able to take out Thomas and Deckel, but it feels good to end on a high note, or a higher note. And that is Jackie Kawamoto and I beating Pablo and Jesse. And it's like, I feel like if I would have lost that, I mean, man, winning just makes you feel a certain way. I mean, obviously, but like ending the tournament on a win, I feel like a winner right now. Like, not a, like within reason, obviously, but like I won my last match. Like, all right, I have confidence. I feel good. You know, I've made it to the finals and I've lost in the finals, and I felt way worse than I feel right now. But that's the way it is. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, peace.